Hello, everyone. We are live and ready for our MLS State of the Union. Go ahead and start coming on in. We're going to give Facebook a little bit to start notifying everyone, give you a chance to say hello. And I'm going to go ahead and play our intro. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another MLS Experience. You have the ability to experience MLS through our members, our weekly live events, and our social media sites. This is our MLS State of the Union. We have this event every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this event is where we spend time collaborating with our members and our guests. We share corporate updates, recognition, and there's always some golden nuggets being shared from our founder and visionary, Mr. Darry Perkinson, or one of our leaders.
Disclaimer: we are not licensed financial advisors. This information is for educational purposes only. Anything heard on this broadcast is not intended to be a substitute for you obtaining accounting, tax, and financial advice from a licensed professional. Beware of scammers. We will never comment, inbox, or email you requesting you to send Bitcoin to receive Bitcoin, or any coin for that matter.
Now, if you are live on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page, do me a favor. In the comments, go ahead and say hello. Tell us where you're tuning in from, your city, your state, even your country. We have members and guests all over the world. If you are a guest, let us know who invited you. You know, how did you get the invitation? Who texted you? Where did you see it? Was it posted on someone's Facebook wall or on their YouTube channel? Go ahead and say who invited you, okay? And then, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this broadcast on replay or repeat, let us know that too in the comments as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't keep this information secret. Please share. And once again, thank you for joining our broadcast. Enjoy our MLS song, and we will be back in about 2 minutes.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing a $20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, everyone. We are back. Hope you enjoyed our MLS song. We love that song. Yes, it was actually created for MLS Bitcoin Club, and it was done by members in the club, from my understanding. So awesome. So, welcome, guys. It's Monday. It's Monday. Happy to be here. No, I'm sorry. You still can't see me. I still got my head in the screen so that I can read your comments. But I can see a difference in my vision. I'm seeing the doctor like twice a week, guys. So keep praying for me. But I'm here, right? At least you can hear me. That's a good thing. I tell you what, I got to say this. Crypto Queen family, you guys know you know how to show up and represent. You would think that this was a Crypto Queen family event because you guys show up in big form at every meeting. I just wanted to shout you out on that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love it. So, guys, before I turn it over to our founder and visionary, just a couple of updates, okay? Couple of updates. The first one is our credit program. I'm really glad, guys, that we are doing this in a beta form, and it doesn't have anything to do with the company that we partnered with. It is the laws that are popping up in all kind of states. Okay. She and I spoke again today. She's going to speak with her attorney tomorrow. This young lady absolutely stays on top of things. She is not going to be one of those companies that get shut down because they are not following the guidelines. So there are more changes coming down the pipe, guys. So let's just hang in there. And she is going to keep us up to date. All right. If you have already scheduled your consultation, thank you. We appreciate you, because when I made this first announcement, a couple weeks ago, I specifically said that we were looking for people to join the beta program that was ready to go. Okay. And we had a cutoff, a number. And I'm just going to put it this way. Everybody that said they was ready did not move forward and schedule a consultation. So we are going to open it back up, and I will notify those that have already expressed interest. That's why I said, go ahead and add your name to the list. I will let you know your next steps. Okay. And then you can go ahead and schedule your consultation. If any changes come up that involves another state, we will let you guys know. All right. But I just want you to be, and this is not something that you gotta hear from me. You guys can Google it, right? Google the changes that are being made in credit repair. So I just want to be clear on what these changes are. All of the uproar and the things that they are cracking down on is you being able to pay someone to do your credit. Okay. That's what they're cracking down on. There's nothing wrong with you using our do-it-yourself program that Wallstreet has already created to work on your own credit. Nothing wrong with that. It's the ones where you got to pay someone to do it for you. They're cracking down on that in several states. All right. Just wanted to clear that up. Now, when it comes to compliance, guys, so I've been mentioning every Monday that we have to be compliant. And when it comes to you creating flyers or anything with the company logo on it, it is not allowed. And you definitely shouldn't do it if you have not sent it in for approval. I must say I'm very surprised at some of the things that I'm seeing, because I say this every Monday. But now, guys, we have a compliance officer, and she's going to start reaching out to you. So I don't want you to be one of the ones that are receiving one of these warnings. We don't want that to happen. This is why I warn you every Monday. Naima, Rasul, I appreciate you. I appreciate those leaders that step up and write me and say, Miss Jessie, I went through and I took down all my videos. Would you please review my YouTube channel? I love that. Thank you, Naima. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But guys, everyone should be doing that. Even if it's not a presentation that you presented, if it's on your channel, you are in violation. Okay? If there are old videos, I even had to go through Wallstreet's channel and take down almost 500 videos. It was a lot. But they were not compliant anymore because our comp plan has changed. Okay? So guys, please be compliant, because when we relaunch, we're going to grow. We're going to grow fast. We're going to be huge. And the eyes will be on us, right? We may have gotten away with some things previously because we were like a family. It's smaller, right? Those days are over. We getting ready to hit it hard, be huge, change some lives. And you know what comes with that, right? Jealousy, the visibility, and then here comes whatever the agencies that look over you, watch you, and what have you. So we want to be compliant. I'm warning you, okay? I'm giving you a loving warning before you get that written warning from compliance, all right? So that is the most of, I do have one more announcement. So I promised you guys a date, a launch event date, okay? So this is how it's going to go. And I'm still open to any ideas for a virtual launch party. Still open, guys. All right. So the launch event will be July the 10th. That's on a Saturday. It will be virtual. Okay. And then we will officially open our doors on Monday, July the 12th. Okay. So when we have our launch event, guys, you're going to get to see, the back office, examples of how everything works. You're going to get to hear from some guest speakers. It's going to be a phenomenal event. We're going to have a party, right? We're excited and getting ready for MLS 2.0. Then it will officially open for you to actually log in and everything on that Monday the 12th, okay? But you'll get directions that Saturday on anything that needs to be done to prepare you for that Monday, all right? So you can now save the date. July 10th is going to be the launch party. And then Monday, July the 12th is the actual launch where, you can actually log in. So get ready, guys, for a new back office that's going to be gamified. Get ready for a new website, a new structure, our own community, our own wallet. I mean, I am so excited. So many things that we have yet to mention yet, because we got to leave some things for pure excitement, right? Like it's going to knock your socks off on July the 10th. So that is it for my announcements. So I want to go ahead now and introduce you to our founder and visionary. His name is Darry Wallstreet Perkinson. I know we got a lot of guests on the line. You don't know who he is. You don't know, what's this guy all about? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, okay? He's a computer programmer and he's a master trader, right? If you don't know what master trader means, it means that you trade on several different types of platforms, okay? And he's very successful at it as well. He also runs a trading academy, all right? Now, trading is one of our levels that you're actually able to purchase and watch a full university of videos that will teach you how to trade. But with the Trading Academy, you will be able to work with him one-on-one, watch him trade, and actually get personal coaching, okay, in a group atmosphere. So he was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, and he's not ashamed to tell you guys he grew up on welfare, okay? He went from welfare to millionaire, right? And I always say, if you want to know how to be a millionaire, you need to be mentored by one, right? You got to rub elbows with one. You got to hang out with some, right? And he has a quote. It says, if you walk with me, I will make you a millionaire. Love, love, love that quote. But don't forget, you got to walk with him. Not run ahead, not hopscotch, not do cartwheels. Walk with him, right? And then lastly, I like to say we appreciate him. He has served 20 years in our United States Army, and he retired as a master sergeant. So we absolutely thank you, Wallstreet, for your service with our service to our country. So I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and turn it over to you, Wallstreet. You have the floor.
All right. Appreciate it, Pam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate all the hard work you're doing. Things going out there, guys. I'm excited for all the guests on the line tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is probably your first exposure to me. Guys, I'm excited. So right now, Bitcoin, let's start there because I'm going to talk about Bitcoin real quick while we got the pullback. And I'm going to share my screen with you. So I'm going to get right into it, right? I don't need to play with you. I'm not going to try to prolong the time. Let me get over here real quick and share something with you. When you see my screen, let me know. Screen is up. Awesome. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin, this is what you hear about. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the good stuff, right? So Bitcoin was around $64,000 at its high print. It came all the way back down to about 47,000, came back up to 59,000. Elon Musk made a comment. That they will not accept Bitcoin. That sold off. So sold it off down here. But that's only play. That's what they call news. That was a news event. The goal is Bitcoin still the best option in your financial world? Here's the question to everybody got to answer. Is Bitcoin still the better option compared to everything else in the world? When you look at the fiat currency, of course, because right now we're printing so much money in the last 2 years that your dollar is getting weaker and weaker. It's literally being eaten up almost 15% a year, right? So that means if you had $100,000 sitting in the bank, the value of it in 1 year is only 85,000. It's going down. Okay. So think about that. That's the buying power that $100,000 would have a year from now. Is going to feel like 85,000. And 2 years from now, it's going to feel like you lost another 15,000. So it's going to be down to 70,000. So think about what I'm saying. Is that the best option to put your money in cash? The answer is no. Is anything out there gold? It's gold better. Well, gold is trading around $1,700 an ounce. Gold is only trading $1,700 an ounce. 1730, 1740. I can actually bring it up. Let's go do that real quick. Let's go bring up the metals. I'm gonna bring up gold. Okay, they go to gold right there. Let's see, don't want to bring that up the United States. Let's do that. And so gold is, that's the wrong chart, but gold is $1,740, $1,740. That's the wrong chart. That's a GLD chart. But it's about $1,740. It's 10% what that's showing you. So the goal is, if you want to have, take one Bitcoin and buy basically 20,000, 40,000, 50. Well, right now, $44,000 in gold is the best thing to do, right? It's better than Bitcoin is better than gold, right? So Bitcoin is hanging down at this low print on this main level. Notice I got the words there called buy here. I said buy here. You don't go all in, but you can add a little bit to what you got. You don't go all in because it could go down here around $30,000, $32,000 to $35,000, right? So it could go that deep, guys. Oh my God, it's gonna feel like pain if you're trading it, right? If you're trading it, if you got margin on this, then yes, it's gonna be painful unless you know how to trade it downward, like I do. I trade it down. I trade to the downside as well as trade to the upside. So for me, I'm making money going to the downside, right? But we got to a key level right there. Well, it's time to start going in and buying a little bit. So if you want to stick your toe in, if you're not in the crypto space yet and you want to buy some Bitcoin, this is a perfect time to start getting a little bit. Okay, not a whole lot, a little bit, because it could go a little bit deeper. Now, another thing that you got to be aware of is that they want you to feel the pain. When I say they, who is they? The major corporations. They want you to feel the pain, right? So you and your mindset is to sell your Bitcoin. And what they're going to do, they're going to swap it up. They're going to get it, right? When you look at an asset, if you look at Kramer, he talks about this a lot. Is the company still viable? We got a pullback in the major indices, and a lot of major companies are all going down. But he always say to you, if the company is not broken, stay with the stock. Well, Bitcoin is not a company. Bitcoin is not broken. Bitcoin is an asset class that outweighs every other asset class in the world. So of course, it's going to go back up, and it's going to go back up harder and stronger as it did. Now, remember in 2017, we went from $1,000 in January to 20,000 by December. 2020, it went all the way down to $3,500 a coin in March and went all the way back up to $30,000 by January the 1st. Okay, that's where you at. That's what you're dealing with. So yeah, we get major pullbacks in this space. And yes, you could sell and then get some out and trade some of the coins. Now I have done that as well. And so what I have done, I have took some of my Dogecoin, just a little bit. I took about 14,000 Dogecoins and I swapped them back for Bitcoin. Now, so what I did, I added that. I bought it with a credit card. I was up maybe about $4,000 or $5,000. I took that profit out, and then what I did, I just swapped it. I didn't, well, swapping is selling, but I swapped it for Bitcoin. So I added more Bitcoin from my Dogecoin. Remember, every single coin that's on this chart is nothing more than an extension of Bitcoin. Let me say that again. Every coin in the crypto space, you see all these things are green now. The crypto bubbles are green. And the reason they are green for the last hour, I'm going to show you the last hour. The only reason why they're green right now is because Bitcoin, it's bouncing off of this level right there. Right off that levels right there. It's bouncing off that level. So all the coins are turning green. Look at that. All the coins are turning green. It's like Christmas. So it's also a good idea to do what? To buy other coins as well. It's all correlated. Let me say it again. You had a low print right here on crypto, on Bitcoin. All the coins are turning green based off this print of Bitcoin. Now, I want you, if you can get this part right here, you can make a lot of money. If you can catch this, you can make a lot of money. So here you go. Bitcoin is the big boat. Huge boat, right? When Bitcoin goes down, all the coins go red. And when Bitcoin catch a wave at a single point right here at a major critical area, and then it boat turns a corner, the wave rises the boat up, all the coins rise up with it. So guess what? It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas in May. Right now, it's a good chance for you to make some serious dollars. I don't know how much you got. I can't tell you what to put in. I can't recommend no stocks. I can't recommend no coins, but these are the coins that I own in my portfolio, right? These are the coins that I own. Where they at? Right here. These are the coins that I own in my portfolio. Okay. All these coins, Dogecoin, Chicks, Nexo, Cell, BNB, XNX, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin Cash, Comp, right? VChain, right? Link, EOS, all these coins, TRX, I own all these coins. All these coins I own, right? But the beauty is, and see, you got a little video, right? So you can replay this video. You can go in right now and look at this. Look at this. For the last hour, all the coins, look at this last column right here, all of them green. Everything is green. Everything is up 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. You can change it to percentages, right? What's the change? Here it is. Look at this. So we're going to change it to the highest percentage. Look at this. That's Harmony. One is called one, ONE, one. It's really called Harmony. That coin is going up. It's already up 8% in the last hour. Okay. You got right here, TLM up 6% in the last hour. LTC, that's Litecoin, up 5% in the hour. Bitcoin Cash up to, see, it's a good time to, now if you own some up here and now it's way down here, it's okay, because now it's, Bitcoin is getting ready to bounce. And so that it's bouncing, what's happening is all the coins are going to start going up. So you can pick a coin and then you can get some and you can make it happen, right? It's up to you. I'm not recommending any of them. I'm just telling you that's there. I'm telling you what's happening. These are major pullbacks in all these coins. Just because something pulled back don't mean you got to sell it for a loss. Remember, you don't have to take a loss in a coin. You can wait until it turns around and goes back up, or you can, you can do asset allocation. In other words, you can go in on a low print and add more to it. And then now you can increase the odds when Bitcoin or when the coin starts to go up again, then it'll take half the move to get back even. So the whole goal is, how do you get back even? And this is where you do it. You wait for the pullback, which we just got. Now we coming in. Now we buying it. And then all of a sudden it's going up in value. And now you adding to what your stake is. But you got to have coins on the side. Now, what kind of coins you need on the side to buy a lot of this stuff? You either need Bitcoin or ETH, Ethereum, or USDT. You can do a lot of coins with USDT. What is that? That's a stable coin. It's a dollar for dollar, right? Or you could take new money and put new money in USDT and purchase all the coins, or purchase Bitcoin, or purchase Ethereum, because everything is going up. It's like Christmas. It's like a major sale is on, and they threw a dart. You can throw a dart at something, and it's going to go up. It's going up in value. That's what's happening right now. That's what it's giving you. Okay, this is from the mindset of a trader. I'm teaching you the mindset of a trader. That's the place. Look at this. It's almost out the box. Look at that. It's almost out this box right here. See, there's a place to buy, right? Just happen to be on a call at the same time. Place to buy is right now, and it's starting to go up. Now, what's your target? The target is to go back up to this trend line, this imaginary trend line right here. So go up, play around, go down, go up, and then boom, get up there. And the goal is for us to break out of this trend line, right? We want to break out of this trend line here. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on. Can I find me a pencil? I'm not going to find it right now. Get out of this trend line, and it will bounce through and then break out of here and then start going back into the new highs. We may get there by December. We may have new, what I want to say, we may have new highs around December. I don't think we're going to hit 100,000 by June, right? It's not playing with us like we assumed it was going to happen, like it did in 2017. It's not doing the exact same thing like 2017, right? You hear a lot of people say, well, it's just like 2017. Nope, it's a little bit different because we got a lot of institutional money came in this time, and now it's not keeping the same kind of pattern, but it could. I mean, 30 days, it could be significant in the next 30 to 45 days that Bitcoin could go to 100,000. But as of right now, I'm saying I don't see it happening at this price point. I just don't see it happening. Not right now. But June, I mean, by December, yeah, I see it happening. It could be easily at 150 to 200,000 by December. Easily. I believe that can happen for sure. Okay. All right. Enough about that. Let's talk about the credit now, because I know a lot of you talking about the credit program. I want to stick to this a little bit. In our credit program on level 1, which is pretty soon, we're getting rid of the starter level. The starter level is going to be level 1 now. Okay. So we're getting rid of starter level because for the when we relaunch, it's going to be just level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be the 10 levels that way, not starter level, then level 1. But we're just going to say level 1. So that's you know, a couple of ideas we're going to change. So the starter level is now pretty soon going to be level 1. Level 2 is going to be what we call perfect credit. That's the perfect or extreme credit. We're going to call it extreme credit. Now, how do we get extreme credit? I want you to listen to me. What is extreme credit? I just show a slide of my credit and all these good things about my credit, right? So your credit, when you start opting yourself out of different things, and then you start getting your, we call it your using other people's credit to help boost your credit score, right? At the same time, you're going to start getting and applying for different credit cards, right? That's going to happen in a certain way. And then you're going to start building on that credit after 90 days, 120 days, then 180 days. And your credit starts to go up significantly in 3 to 6 months. The biggest challenge in this when it comes to your credit is your utilization. That's the biggest thing when it comes to credit is your utilization. The faster you can get your utilization down by reducing the debt that you owe, they love you. The credit companies love you and they give you more credit. Lower the utilization, they're going to give you more credit. I know they got this idea about you only need 1 credit card, 2 credit cards, 3 credit cards. That's all hogwash. You need as many credit cards as you wish to have. You just got to learn how to manage them, right? So, for example, I have well over 15 credit cards. 15 credit cards in personal credit, well over $135,000 in personal credit. I only use maybe about 10 to 15,000 out of that 135,000, and I switch my cards up in between those. I switch my cards up in between what I'm doing, but I always get my utilization back down to literally less than 1%, 2% on all my cards. So I use them, then I pay them off, then I use the next group, then I pay it off. And based on me doing that, my credit score is going to always fluctuate. So for example, let's say right now I need to borrow. Let's say I need to get something. I need to buy some crypto. Let's say I want to buy some crypto. And all right, let me go get $30,000. So what I can do is take my credit cards. I can give myself $30,000 either by doing, and people talk about, they got these checks you can get, right? Called, these cash advance checks. You can do it that way. Of course, you're going to pay some interest on it. But I don't care about the interest on that because I'm making more interest in my crypto to cover that. So I don't worry about that. But it's all about you, what you want to do. So anyway, I go in, I pull out I get out some cash. I use my credit cards to purchase the crypto. I take my crypto and I boost it and I get in and I take the opportunity to make more money with my crypto, right? So I take my credit cards, I buy some crypto, and then bam, I added more crypto to my account. And by me doing that, and then as my crypto is going up in value, so let's say, for example, let's say Bitcoin is at 45,000 at this moment, and it goes to 52,000. So I made about, basically $7,000. I could take off a piece of what I just took out. I can get a loan on that, and then I can pay off the credit cards. I'm not selling my crypto. I may swap it. I may put it into, buy some Dogecoin or Unicoin or Dash or VeChain or Polkadot or One, Harmony, right? I may get some of these coins, but then once I get these coins and they go up to the certain value, and then when I'm saying, okay, I'm done, I like what's going, give me the coins, give me the cash out of that. In other words, swap it back into crypto and put it back into Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm always looking to increase the major asset. What is the major asset? It is Bitcoin, then Ethereum, right? No matter what anybody else says, there's only two major coins out there. And the grandfather of all the coins is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an asset. It is no longer considered to be a currency of exchanging from person to person, right? That's not what we're doing. Now, what we do when you join immediately in the Bitcoin space, when you join us in this club, immediately by you being referred, you get issued back to you as a reward Bitcoin directly to your Bitcoin wallet, right? Right back to your Bitcoin wallet. It's not a capital gain for us. It's not a capital gain because we send it right back out to you. So it's no capital gain. We're not sending you coins that we had that we got at 18 cents, and then now we send it to you at 44,000. That's not a capital gain. We're not doing that. Instantly coming in, instantly going right back out to you. So that's the key to our program, right? The other thing is when you think of your credit, credit is only good if you use it, right? It's only good if you use it. If you don't, if you got good credits, 740, 720, 800, 820, 850, and he just got the numbers and you still broke as hell, that's a bad formula. We got to change the mindset about that formula, right? Your credit is good only if you use it. And I would tell you first, use the credit to create an asset. The asset is the crypto. Once you get the asset, now you can go ahead and start getting loans off the crypto. So you won't incur a capital gain. You get a loan on it, then go ahead and buy what you want, whether it's going to be a house, cars, or duplexes, businesses, whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of it. So enough about that. Let's talk about the next one, starting your business. Everybody in this club, which is now going to be considered level 3, it was level 2, now it's going to level 3, which is start a business, an LLC. Everybody here can be in your own business. You can be a single member LLC. You can be a multiple partnership LLC, right? It's based on the taxes and what, it costs more money for taxes when you do a partnership LLC compared to being a single member LLC. But still, you want to be a CEO. Based on you being a CEO, the way that the government is throwing around money right now, they throwing around money for all the people that are CEOs, right? You had a business and they throwing you the PPP program. That's why the money is skyrocketing on the cost of what we got. So it doesn't matter, guys, if you came out of prison yesterday, you can start a business. That's one thing cool about being an American, right? I got out of prison yesterday and I can start a business today. Literally start an LLC today, right? And the cool thing about it is you can do it. You can actually start a business. And so the cool thing about starting a business, though, is that you are birthing a brand new individual. You are no longer speaking about you. When you talk about a business, it's not you. You are not the business, right? Is a whole different entity from you. You control the business. You manage the business, but the business is not you. And that's why it's so cool that you can do what we're talking about doing. Everybody, hopefully you getting this information. Okay. Now, the State of the Union, the MLS State of the Union is you are getting ready to go to a brand new mindset. The things that we are making changes on right now, the way this thing is about to happen, it is a possibility, because I can't guarantee you're going to make $1 million, but it's a possibility that a lot of you are going to make well over 6 figures, high 6 figures. I'm like $300,000, $500,000, $600,000. Some of you are going to be millionaires if you stay focused. I see OT King put a link up. I don't know why that link shouldn't be there. So I don't know what the link is all about, Pam, but you need to take that off. Whatever that is, you need to take that off.
Yeah,
okay.
it's gone. You
Okay.
just see it where we are. It's
Okay,
already gone.
Got it. Yeah, nobody needs to put links up on our page. No links, no recruiting, none of that stuff. No sending me to I want to look at this other business. I don't care about other businesses, guys. I don't care about nobody else's business. I don't care. It's not what we're doing. It's what we're doing is try to teach you how to stay. The reason, let me say this, everybody. The reason you're not rich is because you're not focused. If you stay focused, I promise you, your paycheck changes. The cash flow changes. Every time I try to do something else, I lost money. Right? I lost money on the grind. When you stay focused, when you look at, so first thing you gotta look at is, what is the asset? What is it that I am willing to promote that's going to give me the benefit of wealth? Because everything you're doing, I don't care if you're selling teas, coffees, sugars, lotions, potions, soap powder. I don't care what it is. Your ultimate goal is what? How much cash flow you're going to be receiving, right? That's the whole goal. How much cash flow are you really going to be receiving? So when you think about what we do, ours is strictly cash flow. Not only is it cash flow outside of dollars, it's in the cryptocurrency space. There is no better asset than what we talked cryptocurrency. There is no better asset. So don't waste my time talking about this other program that you're talking about, cash program. I don't care about it. I'm not looking for no more cash programs. That's another thing we're going to be doing, is getting rid of rotating hands. We are getting rid of rotating hands. Letting you know right now, rotating hands will be gone within the next month and a half. It will be gone. Why? Because rotating hands was a deterrent against MLS. People just left the MLS vision and went straight to a $25 program, which didn't make sense to me. And so now we're getting rid of it. It took away the focus. And so we're getting rid of it. No more, there won't be no more rotating hands. It's not going to be there. It didn't produce the results that we're looking for to produce. And people did not even try to go look at MLS for that standpoint. And so it deterred the people away from MLS. So that's why we're getting rid of rotating hands. It could have been a good decision, but based on what we've seen with the numbers, nah, it's not there. It's not there, guys. So we're getting rid of it. And that's another thing about being focused. Every time we try to do something different, the focus leaves and the people suffer. Why do they suffer? Because they always try to go to the cheapest route. And when you go to the cheapest route, you don't win. You don't win. Sorry, guys, you don't win. And it's a sad truth when it comes to business. Cheap is not always best. Cheap is cheap. It's not always best. So we're moving away from rotating hands. I encourage you not to use it. I encourage you to bring your people that's already got there in rotating hands and get them focused on MLS. I hope you do that before we actually close it out. But we are going to close it out real soon. Okay, so that's just giving you heads up. All right. Next thing, talk about this. When you are building wealth, This is from a millionaire talking to you now. I'm talking to you as a millionaire. Okay. You're going to always have challenges with money. He says, man, what are you talking about? You're a millionaire. It can't be no challenges. It's always challenge. Money is, billionaires got challenges with money. It's always a challenge with money, guys. And so when you think about funds, you think of money. So money is there to do what you really want to do. But when you talk about investments, when you got to know when to cut the cord. One challenge is when you start to become a millionaire, you got to know when to cut the cord of bull. You got to cut the cord. Like, okay, I made a decision. You got to live and die with that decision. I made a decision. It didn't work. Cut it. I don't need to have a bleeding sack sitting over here on the right-hand side that's bleeding. And then I got this over here that could make a potential a lot more money, but I'm still holding on to this as though it's going to work. It's not working. I got to cut it. I got to cut the cord, right? It may be your team. It may be, not the right people. Things going to happen that you got to cut it. You got to cut the cord to make things going. Now, I'm going to say this other thing. So, you guys know that I'm in a motorcycle. I'm in a motorcycle. I love a motorcycle. I'm getting in my motorcycle. I got my cast off now. I'm about to get me, I got my paint, my bike being painted, and I'm about to do a special ride across the country. I'm going to do 48 states on one trip, about 30 days. So every day we're going to be driving about 500, 600 miles every single day. We're going to cross 48 states. We're going to be in every state, take a picture, for the folks that I'm taking along with me. If you have a motorcycle, you want to go, you can find the time to do it, then this is a dream of mine. So what I'm doing, I'm taking this dream and I'm inviting all of the people to go. And so it is something that I'm doing. Of course, you got to have a motorcycle. Of course, you got to have the time to go do it, right? We're going to do it in September, sometime in September. That's my goal, depending on how the funds work around and what I got to do, right? But that's what's happening. So, yep, pray for us that we're safe. Pray for us that we make it back home. But we're going to do it. We're going to be, it won't be no 3-wheeler. I'm going to be on 2 wheels. I'm going to be on 2 wheels. And, we're going to go out there and make this reality. And I can't wait to do it. I'm loving it, guys. My total experience on a motorcycle is 6 days. 6 days. Of course, I'm gonna have to get me another bike, and I'm gonna practice before I get out there and do it. Get my bearings right. But I'm loving this motorcycle deal, this motorcycle thing. It's in my blood. I want to see it. I want to see the United States. I definitely want to see it. I want to get around the world, around the United States. I want to see what it offers. And we're going to all 50. So you're talking about from the top all the way to Maine, right next to Canada, back down, all the way down to Florida, all down to the Key West, going to the bottom, Key West, right? You can't go no more. You go any more, you're going to be in the water, right? All the way to the west, go to California, all the way up to the top to Seattle, Washington, right? All the way up there next to Canada again, and then all the way across back the United States. And then we're going to go through all those different states. Think about it. That's 30 days riding every day. Butt going to be sore, legs tight, muscles hurting, all that good stuff. But I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm excited about doing it. And I'm encouraging you, if you want to ride with us, you gotta get your plans together. It is going to be sometime in September. The goal is September, depending on how the finances are, September or October, somewhere in that range, right? Especially if Bitcoin gets back up to 70, 75,000. It's going to be exciting. That's what I'm doing. So guys, with that being said, that's a new update for us. MLS, things are changing. It's getting better. I'm spending the money. to make everything better. As I told you before, it's not about how many years I'm here, is what we're doing. And I'm going to keep adding on to make it better. Every year is going to get better. Every year, I want to improve MLS Bitcoin Club. Every single year, it's going to get better and better and better. People will say, well, how much are you going to put into it? Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes for me to make it better. I want to be one of the best programs that money can buy. And also, the goal is to help you. Oh, one last thing. I'm sorry, I got to say this. So my TV service, some of you don't know we had a TV service. My TV service is streaming TV. It's called WBI TV1. Our TV service, it moves for different servers, so that's why I couldn't support. And I just found out I got a new server that I had to go to. So Janice King, you're now back up for 3 months. Everybody else that's out there, it shouldn't affect you. If you already had the service already activated, it shouldn't affect you. But for the new people, it did affect the new ones that was trying to get in, or if your system went out. So that's what our TV service is, just so you guys know. It is streaming TV. It is $35 a month or $30 for 3 months. I'm sorry, $90 for 3 months. You're spending $30 a month for that. But that's our own TV service that we have. There are a lot of different programs out there when it comes to TV service. I just offered mine. That's the one I got. And it's awesome. But that's what we are with that, right? So guys, I'm here to tell you that it is powerful. You can make this thing a reality. You can grow. You can grow. You can grow. We are going to be over 100,000 members pretty soon. I want you to ask yourself, at 100,000, how big is your team going to be? Right? What percentage of that is going to be your team? And so based on that, you could be receiving a whole lot of Bitcoin for free. Plus, we're going to be adding these other 10 Bitcoins in this new in the new archive that we're doing. We're going to have 10 other coins, and then we may even have 20 different coins to be up in there. So I think that's going to be awesome for us to get that many coins in our system that people can pay with. Okay. With that being said, let me turn it back over to Miss Pamela. You got the update, and we'll go from there. Remember, tomorrow we got our our AWA at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Good, Miss Pamela, take it over.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Wallstreet, for that great information. I'm glad that you touched on what's going on in the industry, because my family and friends and people that don't even have Bitcoin not asking me questions. Why are you worried? You didn't even buy nothing. But it's good for people that are new in the industry to not panic, And I love it when you talk about that. I love it when you lay it all out and you let people know to not be, scary or concerned or what have you. I appreciate that. I try to set the correct expectation with everyone. And that is, guys, when they come in, don't have people thinking they're going to make millions of dollars in Bitcoin back ASAP. Everybody should have the mentality to invest and to hold on to it while it grows. Like, set a goal. My goal, I'm not touching my Bitcoin until it gets to 100,000. Then I'll bless myself a little bit, right? In the meantime, I do make money with other coins. Like Wallstreet says, use some of the other coins to play with, right? But save your Bitcoin. So if we set the correct expectation, then nobody's panicking when it goes from 59 to 44. When they call you up, just say, yeah, Bitcoin on sale. This is when I buy more. They feed off your excitement. But if you're on the phone and you're like, yeah, I'm worried too. Come on, God, we can't do that. We can't. We got to be leaders, right? You got to lead by example. You have to understand what's going on. How do we get that understanding? We learn from the best, right? That's how we get it. So I just want to thank you for that, Wallstreet. I do want to piggyback on rotating hands. Lord, I didn't know you was going to open this can of worms. You didn't give me a chance to warn nobody. So, guys, let me Let me explain something to you. One, Wallstreet is a person that cares about us. That's number one. Okay. And think about it when it comes to your parents. They don't always make decisions that we like, right? When your mama tell you can't go to the club or you need to be home by midnight, there's a reason for that. It's because they know what's going on out there, right? Well, sometimes in business, decisions have to be made for other reasons. And guys, for where we are going, unfortunately, a Susu type business is not a good look for where we're headed, okay? With our own wallet, with our own, we can't do it, all right? But I tell you, if it was flowing very well, Wallstreet would probably hang in there, maybe make sure that it's totally separate from MLS, but it's not. And I hate to bring numbers up, but we brought in one paid member last month. So where y'all want to keep rotating hands, we're not working rotating hands, right? So we're looking at the numbers, we're looking at the facts, right? Which is one reason why I even stopped with the recognition. We're not recognizing a top person of the month for one member. Okay. And I'm sorry if it sounds a little harsh, but I'm a keep a real type person. Pray for me if it didn't come out the way you like. Okay. But when we look at the facts, the numbers don't even warrant keeping it open. Now, I did see somebody say, let's rock it out for the next month and a half. Tony Battles, I love that attitude. I love that kind of attitude, right? That's what you do. Kill it for the next month and a half, all right? But we're not going to leave you guys out in the cold. Rotating hands was created so that there was a way where people could make money and be able to afford to join MLS, right? So there will be some levels where it is less expensive to join. Just y'all hang in there with us. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, so I had to touch on that so you guys know where our heart is, why we do the things we do. It's all for you guys. Wallstreet is absolutely a servant leader. He focuses, you guys don't realize it, but I promise you, everything I bring to him, his first question is, how is it going to affect the members? Some people, the first thing they want to know is, what's in it for me? How do I make my money back? That's what most business owners do, right? His focus is always on the community. I want y'all to know that. It always is. So I just had to share that with you, and I hope you guys understand me. When other people bring it up that are not on here right now, you got to explain it to them, guys, right? Let them know where this is coming from, right? In the right, gotta let them know why we doing it the right way. So that's it, guys. Wallstreet already reminded you about AWA for tomorrow. That's where you're going to bring your questions about the industry, okay? About MLS. Not questions, guys, that should be answered by support. Not that type of stuff, right? But that's where you come with your questions. So bring your questions. I admonish you, talk to some people around you and say, hey, like Wallstreet says to when he meets somebody, well, you know about Bitcoin? Oh, I don't know much. Why don't you join our AWA on Tuesdays at 1:00? Okay. Go to our YouTube page and look at our AWA replays. A lot of your questions can get answered. And then if there are any questions that you may have, you're welcome to ask them. Okay? So I want y'all to try that out for me. And we will see you guys tomorrow night. We appreciate you. And we're going to make this happen, guys. Woo! 2021 is going to be the bomb. I'm telling you. This launch couldn't come at a better time, right? Right in the middle of the year. And then we're going to rock it out the rest of the year. So we're at an hour. That's my time. I want you guys to enjoy our MLS song. If this event was of value to you, please share. And we will see you tomorrow night. Bye for now.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend, let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing the dark 21. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.